What is up, everybody? We have some breaking news. Not the best breaking news, but we do have breaking news. And the breaking news is that. Hold on, let me fix that. We do have some breaking news. The breaking news is that Johnny Hockey is signing a 7-year deal with the Columbus Blue Jackets, according to Frank Seravalli and multiple other sources. Let's get the full details here. What are they saying? So the Blue Jackets put out at 8:40. Well, hello, Johnny Hockey. They put out an official tweet and look at that. I don't look at that. That looks horrible. A little surprised by here. I'm reading what some people are saying. A little surprised by the destination, but in for the end. But in for the end, the Flames fans wishes Johnny all the best in Columbus. No negative feelings for him. Moving on. You folks just grabbed a hell of a player. Enjoy, but maybe tone that cannon down a bit for his sake. Now, me, I accepted he was gone last summer, like Tarakash next. But it's not to Philly. Like I just read that and it didn't make me. A live look at Flyers fans right now. I don't want to show it for too long, but there you go. You saw it. It's a live look at New Jersey Devils fans. What's up, NHL fans? Kevin Weeks here, coming to you live from this massive W. You guys are in for these are more positive comments from Flames fans. Like, yeah, we would have been in for a treat if he had come here. Like, so what does this mean for the Philadelphia Flyers? Well, it means a lot. It means a lot of things. Hold on, let me do a TikTok. What's up, guys? We are live on TikTok talking about Johnny Gaudreau signing with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Come join it. Let's go. What's up? Post notifications so you never miss. Hold on, let me put this out. Uh so what does this mean for the Philadelphia Flyers? Well, I can tell you what it means. Bye bye, Chuck Fletcher. His ass can go. He's gone. I mean, you uh screw up on a move like this, bringing home a South Jersey native, Gloucester Catholic alumni. Yeah, you're done. But it's I'm sure like his agent and him were like, all right, John. Like I'm sure his agent was like, all right, Drew, these are your options. You got uh, New Jersey, Philadelphia, Seattle, Islanders, and Blue Jackets. And teams kept coming on as the days progressed here and as the hours today went on. But if I'm him, I tell my agent, I'm like, it's not about money for me in this situation. It's about my love for my hometown. That's why I be. If you have, and I mean, granted, I think it was kind of about the money. A little bit. Like there were some reports over the past 24 hours and everything saying that it wasn't about the money. But it really was. I strongly believe that it was. They might say that it wasn't, just to kind of like cover his ass and all, and cover his agent's ass, but it was about them. It was a lot about the money in this situation. I mean, everything's about money nowadays, especially in sports. But I do think like they were trying to push him to come here. But did Chuck make a good deal? We don't know what Fletcher's deal was. Let me see if I can pull up here the exact money, the exact amount of money that was offered to him. From Flyers Nation, this is 3 hours ago, and I think this is complete cap. Chuck Fletcher says the Flyers were never in on Johnny Drew. Uh, okay. Kevin Colton re-signed 2-year deal with the Flyers. Now Jordan Hall is saying that we were never in on the Flyers, that he was never in on the Flyers. So maybe we weren't, but so that tells me that he didn't do anything. He didn't call the Flames or call him or his agent or do anything to try to get this guy and bring him home. He didn't do anything, which I feel like it's. I see. I don't even know like how I feel about it or what to say, because it's a weird situation. Like Hunter Brody, congratulations to Hunter Brody, by the way. Let's give him a round of applause. He will be on, starting August 1st, he will be on the best show ever with Ricky Batalico, Tyrone Johnson, Jennifer Scordo. The best show ever will be debuting August 1st on 97.5 The Fanatic. It will be the afternoon show that is now known as the Mike Misnow Show. So congratulations to my man Broads on that opportunity. But Broads grew up playing hockey. He's a hockey guy. He played hockey till like ages 4 to like 22. And he played with Tony DeAngelo and Johnny Drew. What was his tweet he put out the other day? I appreciate all 20,000 DMs screaming at me to force the Flyers to sign Giroux. Uh, it, I would rather. I'm happy he signed with Columbus rather than the Devils or the Islanders. He's with Jacob Voracek, which I believe he's still there. Former Flyer, longtime Flyer. But yeah, Broads grew up with them, so both of them, Tony DeAngelo and Johnny Drew. Which I don't know if he's talked to him recently, but I'm hopefully interviewing Broads soon. So when I talk to him, I'll ask him about how he feels about it all. But it makes you wonder what it was really about. Was it really about the money, or was it really about the hometown love? I mean, I think it was about the money, clearly, because he went to Columbus. I do want to get the money details here. I do want to know how much they spent. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was about $12 million, 7-year contract, $12 million, which makes me think if the Flyers were interested in him, we would have to give at least a 9-year, about 9-year, $15 million. Let me look at all of. Sounds like Johnny Drew left somewhere between 15 to 17.5 million on the table in Calgary by choosing Columbus, depending on his final total. Top free agents left are Nazem Cardi and John Killenberg. Can the Flyers bring in one of them? I mean, if we can bring in a Stanley Cup champion, Nazem Cardi, I'll be cool with that. But Chuck won't do that. Are they live? I actually want to watch this guy right now and roast his ass. All right, here we go. This isn't live, but we are going to react to Chuck Fletcher talking about Johnny Gaudreau and why they passed up on him.
Create a professional logo that best reflects your brand. Just go to Wix Logo Maker. Out your business and style. And in seconds, you'll have a variety of personalized logos to choose from. Each one.
So actually, Charlie, before I think we've announced Nick Delorier and Justin Braun. We've also agreed to terms with 5 players. In addition, goaltender Troy Grosnick. It's a 1-year, one-way deal. Forward Cooper Marody, 2 years, two-way deal. Forward Adam Brooks, it's a 2-year, two-way deal. Defenseman Louis Belpedio, it's a 1-year, two-way deal. And re-signed defenseman Kevin Connauton to a 2-year, two-way deal.
Okay. The goalie, is he expected to play in the NHL?
Troy and Felix Grosnick and Sandstrom will compete in camp along with Sam Urson and Sam. I guess in relation to Sam coming off the injury plagued season that he did, we're hoping to get him to full health and get him playing. But we'll have a competition in camp for the backup position.
What's the Connauton contract term?
It's a 2-year, two-way deal.
In terms of price?
$750.
To be clear, are you now finished with big free agency moves you envision?
Yes, we're done.
Okay. So Johnny Gaudreau, he's still out there. You guys are out on him.
We're out on all the remaining free agents. Reality of our cap situation right now.
Then do something about it, dumbass.
It probably precluded us from looking at some of the more expensive options in the market today. But today to us is more about depth signings, getting guys, make us a little bit harder to play against, and making sure we have some players on two-way contracts that again can move between Lehigh Valley and Philadelphia.
Were you ever in on Gaudreau, or was that not ever really a realistic
No, we
option?
weren't in. We were in on the players that we signed.
There was reports that you guys tried to clear up cap space, weren't willing to give up a first-round pick in particular to move James Van Riemsdyk. Is that something you'd be willing to comment on?
No, I talked to a lot of teams over the last little while about maybe ways to get cap flexibility. I don't know that it's fair to comment on specific players. We looked at, some different options, but, the price of moving contracts is really expensive. In some cases, even more expensive than what you just indicated to me. So at this point in time, for us, we like our depth up front. There's no question, as I've mentioned repeatedly, ideally we'd like to get some more high-end skill. And I think starting in the draft with Cutter Gauthier, hopefully he's a young man that can fill some holes for this organization down the road. And I think first-round picks are going to be a pretty important part of what we're trying to do as well.
Back in January when we spoke with you and Dave Scott, the the words that were used were aggressive retool. This won't take that long to turn around. I guess, the moves that have been made, Tony D'Angelo, bringing back Justin Braun, adding a goaltender to this, competition, Nick Delorier. How does this qualify as that aggressive retool? Fans feel like, I think that they were sort of sold a bill of goods here.
Well, sold a bill of goods. I mean, we've been very aggressive in trying to fix some of our holes. Right now, we felt we had some major holes on defense with the uncertainty around Ryan Ellis. He's progressed, but there's no guarantee when he'll be back. That's certainly a massive hole in our lineup, which
Excited
we
for him
filled
to
with
come
Tony D'Angelo. Justin Braun's a guy that we know that was able to come in on an affordable contract and provide depth and help our penalty kill. There's the reality is we have some uncertainty with some of our players in terms of their health. We feel pretty confident, or I should say quite confident, that Couturier and Hayes will be able to bounce back. But right now, as an organization, the most important thing that we have to do is stabilize. I think we'll be a much improved team. We'll be a competitive team. A lot of things that we really struggled with last year, I feel we have a chance to be considerably better at, whether it's our goals against, our structure, our penalty kill, and our power play in particular. And those are areas we're all going to attack.
Let's play a game. What happens when you hire up?
So,
And the one important thing that I think we've also been able to do is we haven't expended big dollars on long term, so we still have some flexibility as we look forward. And depending on Ryan Ellis, if that continues to not be a quick process, and we'll have the ability to get into some dollars potentially during the season that we can continue to look to fill some holes.
So kind of going back to Ellis, I know you said it's no guarantee. The way you guys envision the defense shaping up right now, do you envision Tony D'Angelo essentially as the first pair defenseman? Because you acknowledged last season that Justin Braun was overmatched in that
I'm
role.
going to turn him off after he
you're
answers this
re-signing
question.
him to be a third pair guy. Do you see D'Angelo as a first pair defenseman?
Right now with our group, yes. I mean, that would be up to Torts how he wants to slot him, but I see Provorov, Sanheim, D'Angelo, and Ristolainen being the top 4D. And
All right. So that's that. Apparently, I mean, he was asked it, and he stated that they never had interest in Giroux. So, I don't know. I'm kind of questioning that a little bit, but it's his own fault. And like we've said, he's on the hot seat. We're obviously having him going into next season. And if Torts coaches well next year, and we have, these coaches, we have these players showing some skill and playing with momentum, then bye-bye, Chuck. I'm blaming it on Chuck next year. If we suck next year and players are played good, if we suck next year and the players are playing good and we're not, there's poor management, it's obviously Fletcher's fault. So, yeah, he needs to get his ass out of Philadelphia. But I can't believe he says he had no interest or wasn't even looking into it. Do you think that's what Flyers fans want to hear? I mean, the guy's literally known as Johnny Hockey. Johnny freaking Hockey, baby. And the Flyers don't even have any interest in him? That's not what Flyers fans want to hear from their general manager. I mean, seriously, you have no interest in a hometown kid. one of the best players in the league. Come on, man. Come on. Give me a break. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's all I had for tonight. I just want to get on here and ramble and rant and rage and what's the Phillies score? I had to turn the Phillies off because they were just. Oh, we got some runs. 6-2, top of the eighth. That's good. But we'll still lose. But other than that, guys, that is it for tonight. We will be live this weekend, actually. I'm not sure yet whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday night, but we will be live for episode 2 of Philly Sports Weekly Recap and live calling either Saturday or Sunday night. I have some things going on this weekend, so I'm not sure whether it's going to be Saturday night or Sunday night, but I will let you guys know. So if you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Turn on them post notifications so you never miss a new video. Like this video, even though the Flyers didn't get Johnny Drew, still give me a like to make me more happy. Not make me disappointed about it. And if you prefer listening to me instead of watching me in podcast format, stay tuned because we are working on some behind the scenes stuff, and I will be on Apple and Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast soon. I will be there, and you can listen to me talk and rage and rant and everything like that. So, with that being said, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, refer me to your friends, and let's go Flyers. I'm trying to get the whatever. Peace out.